Okay, I'm just going live right away, or not live, but I just started recording. We're
Sweet.
live. We're not live. We're recording.
I got you.
How you doing?
Good, brother. How are you?
Yeah, thanks for hopping on.
Absolutely.
We're gonna keep
How's
this short in the theme of keeping these short, and that's what I'm trying to accomplish here.
cool. Well, how's what do you call them? I forget what you call them, but the test dummies putting
Yeah, yeah.
athletes through these
The,
workouts. How's it
it
going, man?
it's going really well. We had two athletes here yesterday. I don't want to say their names yet, just so people don't start reaching out to them and trying to
Oh
mine them
yeah,
for information. But
shake them down.
they got put through the ringer. They went through 4 workouts yesterday in the span of several hours, in the span of not that many hours, and
Yeah.
they did great. They had a great attitude. What's interesting is they were both flown out for a specific skill set to test a specific event and this was the first thing they tested that a lot of other athletes struggled with. And basically, I needed to see that the rep scheme and everything we had programmed was appropriate for you guys in July and or August.
I like
And so they knocked it out of the park. And so it's good.
I like that. I see what you're saying. So you had good athletes that were well rounded, and then you brought in some specialists to solidify the programming being where you wanted it.
Well, I'd say it this. I had good athletes, but then I brought in some really good athletes who also have a specific skill they're also really good
Yes,
at.
I got you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
see what you're saying. That gets me excited, man.
you should be excited. How many years now have you qualified for the games?
This is my third. My first year was on team, which was awesome because I was on team with Angelo, going head to head with Rich all year on his last year before he retired to get
Okay.
that last gold medal on team. And then the last season, 2023, was my rookie season,
Yeah.
and then this is now my sophomore season. So
Awesome. And
second
you
year in.
you barely squeaked in, right?
Yeah. I mean, on paper it looks like that, but in my opinion, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I was safe because in my opinion, I kind
the
of dropped
the
the
point
ball in a few
spread
workouts.
378 to 363. Yeah, you were pretty safe.
Yeah.
I looked at your results today from semis. Um, do people still recognize you from the what were you on? The Biggest Loser or
I tell people, I tell my friends when they bring it up, no, I was Survivor,
yeah,
but that
Survivor.
sounds cool, right? But no, it
The
was the
Bachelor, the
Bachelorette.
Bachelor,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Bachelorette. Yeah. Yeah, it depends, man. It's surprising. Like if I go to a young college town, for sure, like sorority girls who watch the show still will recognize me. But every now and then in Cookville, man, I'll run into like a grandma and she's like, "Oh, you're from that show," and I'm like, "How you of all people? How do you know that?" But
Oh,
no,
that's
it's good.
awesome. Do
More
you
people
train?
for CrossFit now, which is cool.
Are you training with Rich on a daily basis, or do you see him, or how's that?
Man, my like when I first moved to Cookville, dude, my experience was so unique and so incredible. Like being Rich's training partner, literally everything he did, I was doing. But now that he's in full retirement mode, and now that I'm kind of moving up and kind of need some individualized programming, I'll mix in more with like Roman every now and then. I'll train doing my own thing while he's in the gym next to me training, doing his thing. I'll mix in with Guy. I'll mix in with the Mayhem team like Angelo DeChico and some of those other guys. But yeah, it's very rare nowadays for me to lift with Rich, and if I do, it's usually just a pump session.
Do
Yeah.
you who's programming for you then?
Mike McElroy, which is one of the Mayhem performance coaches. So,
Okay.
yep,
How much are you training in a day? A fuck ton?
a good amount. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you working on all the odd things right now?
Yeah, I'm starting to mix in some of that stuff for sure. Like I just got back swimming, and as soon as I get off this, I'm gonna go squat heavy.
How much did you swim in a swim session?
I'm like still kind of building volume. I only did like probably a mile, like 1,600 meters, but that's obviously broken up, right? Like intervals versus just like zone 2 without stopping.
Did you swim growing up, or swimming kind of new to you?
Yeah, great question. I'm self-taught,
Yeah.
but what is cool about my experience uniquely is right before I started CrossFit, I my brother kind of threw me off the deep end with him, and we signed up for a half Ironman, but we didn't sign up like a week out. We signed up 6 months out, and we swam like 5 days a week leading up to that. And that gave me kind of the base fitness and comfortability in the water that as soon as I started CrossFit, which obviously, when you're moving up the totem pole in CrossFit, you never swim, right? Unless you go to Wadapalooza. And having that background really helped me my first year at the games. So
that's funny. When I decided I wanted to join the Navy to try to become a SEAL, I didn't have a swimming background, so I had to start uh, teaching myself. And I mean, I knew how to swim, but like training and
yeah.
swimming laps and all of that, and throughout all the stages of training, I was just fast enough to make the standards. I was never exceptional. And what's crazy is when you go to Buds, um, you have guys that like swam at Stanford on your, right next to you, like Division I,
Yeah,
almost
like
Olympic.
Olympic swimmers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So it's
great.
wild. What have you done Cindy lately? Just by any chance? Just wondering.
Cindy?
Yeah. Do you know what Cindy is?
Yeah, I hate that I'm gonna say this live while we're on this, but man, I'm embarrassed to say I don't even know what Cindy is.
That's
I
amazing.
could
I'm gonna
guess
cut
maybe.
this. This is gonna be a great clip for me to cut and put somewhere. So Cindy is
I'm
like
still that new
go
to
ahead.
CrossFit. I'm still learning
Cindy
on
is
the name workout.
Cindy is one of the early classic CrossFit workouts that benchmarks that
Right.
is 5 pull-ups, 10
Okay.
push-ups,
I do
15
know
air
Cindy.
squats, as many
Okay, yeah.
rounds as possible in 20 minutes.
Wait. Was it 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air
15 air
squats?
squat. Yeah, as many
Yeah.
rounds as possible in 20 minutes.
As many rounds as possible, 20 minutes. Okay, yeah.
Have you done it
I've done
before?
that. I've done it before with Rich, but we did 1 lap around the bison farm on a mountain bike, 5 rope climbs or no, yeah, 5 rope climbs, and in between every climb, a round of Cindy, and it was like an hour AMRAP. That was
Yeah,
like
that
my
makes
first
sense
that was
that
like
you would
my
do
first
that.
year at the barn.
You should try it as is 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes
20
and see
minutes
how
as
many
fast as
rounds you get.
possible.
Yeah,
Dang.
as many rounds as possible. Back in the day, like a lot of guys don't do it anymore, and it'd be hard to run in competition because of clearly the push-ups and the air squats. But I mean, high 20s is what you should be aiming for. High 20, like 26, 27, 28 rounds. Guys have done 30, but it's like you start to look at the squats or the push-ups. I'd be interested to see what you think you get, but definitely like over 25 for sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll go do it.
Give it a go and then text me and let me know what you do.
Yeah, I'll let you
Not
know.
not today. It doesn't have to be today, but whenever, sometime soon.
I do have a question though. Is it like old school, like military style? Like, do you want me doing strict pull-ups or I'm butterflying?
No, butterfly the shit out of it.
Oh, okay,
Butterfly.
cool. Okay, so it's like I'm racing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're just fucking going. You're moving as
All right.
fast as you can, as hard as you can for 20 minutes. And like,
I
so
love
someone like me back in the day, getting over 20 rounds or staying at 20 was a big accomplishment. And
it. Yeah.
nowadays, being in my mid 40s, I probably can't hit 20, but I'd shoot for like 17, 18. But like you guys, like 25 and plus, I imagine beyond. So give it a go and let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds
What don't
fun.
you want to see at the games? I like this question now.
I don't want to answer
I know. So neither did. What do you want to see at the games?
that. So like with my background being kind of like, high school football, baseball, college baseball, more athletic kind of guy, I like something where you have to be an athlete. So of course I want to see like, a sprint or, an obstacle course, or I also like heavy barbells. So maybe a max lift and something you have to be athletic in.
What's your
But
best
also
lift with the heavy barbell?
my best lift is for sure a snatch, but I like everything under
What's your
fatigue.
snatch? Your best
Around
1 RM.
my best ever is 305.
Damn.
I think I can probably do a few more pounds than that, but um, I just something you have to be athletic in. So I'd say I also kind of like grindy odd object stuff. So what really got me fired up was the year I was on team, my first year at the games. I wasn't doing the indie workout, which was the capital, and man, I wanted to do that so bad. So something like that also is I love the pig and heavy stuff. So odd object type stuff.
Well, very cool. Well, thanks for doing this. I'm actually heading to the airport soon. I'm heading out to Fort Worth. We have
All
a
right,
pre-production meeting where we get
awesome.
like all the key players together and kind of go over the plan. So I'll be leaving in about half an hour to go do that.
I love it.
Well, thanks a lot, Luke. Appreciate the time.
Absolutely, bro.